Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me well? Welcome in. And nice, Sally, that you have 5 consecutive streams going. Very nice. And thank you, Randor, for saying that you hear me well as well. And hello, hello. Yes, you work your summer house. You know, it is what it is sometimes, right? And hello, Empress. How are you doing? Hello, and Chena. Kairi, how are you doing? Hello, short hair boy. Yeah, it is quite a bit shorter than from a year ago. New haircut? Yeah, but it's like 6 months ago now. But maybe you didn't notice the last 2 streams. But yeah, I don't have long hair right now. I have a mullet going that is going a little bit wild right now. Oh no. My snack just broke. So I'm eating salty sticks. You're very full of the Indian food. That's very nice. That's a good feeling. That's a very good feeling, and Indian food are awesome. I love it. Even though I don't eat it that often. Yeah, Bruce, you probably did. That's actually kind of funny. That is kind of funny. It's quite a difference. I mean, I had hair down to my belly button before. It's quite a difference. But, yeah, I mean, I get it. You just looked at the penis instead, right? I know you, Empress. It's all good. It's the first thing I noticed when testing stream. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it is a big change. And the plant also makes me look like like, when I have my head like this, it kind of blends in with the hair, doesn't it? It kind of looks like my hair is crazy looking. I mean, it is a bit crazy looking anyway. I don't know. Yeah, sort of. Wait, what? Sort of with what? Also, I have a Coca-Cola. I just wanted to say that. And as you all know, I did start to play City Skylines 2. Like, what was it now? 2 streams ago, I think. And it's really, really nice. I really enjoyed the game. However, I did start a new city offline, and I'm gonna continue on that city today. So I'm gonna walk you through that city. Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. I didn't really vibe with the old city. So we have a new one. It's slightly smaller, but it's getting there. And oh, yeah, the plant being a part of your hairstyle, yeah. It is pretty nice, I think. The unfocused that lasted 2 seconds for proof. Oh no. Oh no. Did you see something crazy, Sally? I wish I could have seen that too. Well, anyway, I am going to swap over to... Wait, you see a blurry J Brown? Why is that? What about everyone else? Is it looking fine for you guys? Or am I... Oh, okay. Don't worry, Sally, it's all good. It's all good. I misunderstood. You saw it blurry. Not that you're seeing it blurry. That makes sense. Because I was looking at the, at the camera, and I was like, it looks fine to me. But then again, I obviously can't know exactly how it looks to you guys. But that's fine. And good that you guys don't have any problems. I guess there are no problem now. Just a like an unfocused picture for Sally here for 2 seconds. But anyway, we're gonna go into the city. I'm gonna swap the scene here for a second. And this... Yeah. This is the new city. It's very small, but essentially what it is, it's a massive city? No, it's only 3,000 people living here. Thank you for farting on me as well, Empress. I could almost taste that fart. But no, okay. So I mean, it's not massive, but it's not big either. It's a pretty chill, small town here. But anyway, this is where everyone's coming into town, right? The highway that's connecting to like outside the city and all of that. It is average size indeed. And so the first thing that happens is that everyone could essentially go into the industry that is placed down on this side of this river here. Which is very nice, because that means that the trucks and everything going to the industry doesn't need to go through the actual town to get to where it needs to go. And so far, it's helped me quite a bit with the traffic. But anyway, the people who would like to keep on going into the city, they can actually enter it by either going to the left here, if they're, over in this area of the city or whatever, or they can go straight ahead. And if they go straight ahead, just look at how nice this is looking. If you're coming in here over the bridge, oh my god, why is it so slow? Then you will have these. This is like the main street of the city for now. It's kind of busy, as you guys can see, right? But I really like the look of it. It looks like a very nice, smaller European city. And then we have like the smaller, just behind the regular, houses and whatnot. But then we have as you can see, the high rises. They're not like super high or anything, but they're popped in like here and there just to make it not, look weird or anything. But I kind of like the look of it when you have these like rows like this. Then you have the smaller houses with a few of the bigger ones popped in here and there. Makes it look a little bit more like realistic, I think. I don't know if it necessarily is more realistic. But yeah, another thing that is helping me a lot with traffic is, once again, like this roundabout right here. So, I mean, if you live in this part of the town, which most people are doing right now, they will essentially have to go through this street here to go to work over in the industry over here, or they go over this way and in here. But if you live in this area, which I'm intending to grow quite a bit, you can also just go through here as well, which makes it so much better to have options and not everyone having to go through the same street, because that seems to not be working very well. But anyway, the idea later on is to make this into a very nice looking park, like a very nice looking city park. And we're having a small elementary school right here for now. I think we're gonna move this later. Because I just don't really, or maybe we won't, I don't know. But for now, we have a small elementary school right there. And if we go over here, we're having the high school, the city high school. So my intent is to kind of grow out this area a little bit and kind of grow it out here. And obviously like here as well. But this part, we're gonna have to work a little bit more with. I think it's gonna be quite nice. And this is going to be like a shopping district. These roads here, it's only what do you call it? It's one of those streets where cars are not allowed unless you're a truck going to the specific what is it called? A store or whatever. So it's basically a pedestrian area, which makes this area a little bit special in that sense. And it's also connected to this big park area later, which I think is gonna look very, very, very nice. But I think that's about it. Everything else is just basically houses, you know, where people are living at the moment. I'm not loving this very much right now. I don't really know what to do with it. I reckon that we will just figure it out as we go. But that is the city for now, I guess. Here we have another high-rise that's coming in. Oh wait, this is also quite nice. So if we go in here, we have like this park over here, just next to this big house. You know, living in a big house or like a high-rise building or whatever, it's kind of lackluster in a lot of ways. It's very nice because you have a nice view over the city and everything, but you don't really have a lot of green areas around you. So to have this little like plaza park thing just next to it, I feel like that really make things a lot nicer. I wish it didn't actually have this fence. So maybe I'm gonna have to redo this later and like, you know, make my own thing here. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, that's gonna have to do. And let me go back to reading the chat. Sorry for neglecting you guys a little bit. I just needed to show you guys what was going on. And yeah, you're gonna stink bomb my stream. Yeah, I mean, go enjoy. I think it's a little bit funny. I am a little bit immature like that, you know? And you have eaten some burritos, expect more farts. Yeah, Empress, I will expect more farts. I don't know what limits I put on the fart one, because I had the feeling that people would just overuse it and fart me all the time. So I might have put in that you can only do it once per stream, but I maybe will have to just change that. We'll see. And Sally, it's okay. You can make any kind of joke in here, really. I don't really care. I find most things funny. And if I don't, I will just, you know, shut it down. And yeah, Render, so the idea is to make some sort of, I don't know if it's necessarily Bay City, but I guess it could be. We have a lot of potential on this map anyway. I definitely want to include some water in my cities. So I don't ever know, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like Stockholm or anything, but Stockholm is a beautiful city. I don't really like Stockholm personally, you know, to be there and all of that, but it is a beautiful city. And I guess Stockholm is a bit of an inspiration for me with all of this, with like the old like Baroque buildings and like castles and you know, the water and the bridges and all of that. I really like that look. So my idea is basically to not necessarily build Stockholm, but to build a version of one of those old archipelago like cities, in a sense. Not that we have that many. It's not an fuck me. I just said this. What does it? How does it? Okay. Archipelago, is that it? I think. This is not an okay, fuck that word. This is not that, okay? But I think we can still make archipelago, yes. This is not that, but I think we can make this look pretty nice anyway. And we will have some sort of... You know, we have some areas here where we at least have some islands that we can do things on. I don't know. Oh, it's not stuttering. It's just that I'm... You know... It's hard. Sometimes with language. Jesus Christ. And thank you for liking the city a bit more. I definitely think that this city is much nicer looking so far. And I'm definitely not done with it. I'm definitely not done with it. And I also want you guys to, like, if you want to name an area or like a district or something, let me know. I think that's just fun. Maybe I should actually make that a like a channel point redeem or something. What do you guys think about that? To like claim your area of the city or whatever. I think that could be fun. And welcome in Tidian as well. Thank you. It's a new city, but it definitely is better looking. Yeah, so Sally, it's like you're saying, it's very, very nice to just experiment a little bit. That's like, you know, with the first times you're playing. But usually you don't really build nice things. So that's why I restarted, and I think that is the right way to go as well. Because shit didn't really go as I wanted it to go in the other city. Nothing really shaped up looking nice. And yeah, Ranner, I might do multiple restarts, and we'll just see. I definitely have some things that will be a challenge, like this little hill over here is gonna be a big challenge to make it look nice. Or if I'm gonna have to like flatten it out or something, I'm not entirely sure yet. Or if we kind of like build around it and make the top part some sort of, you know, park area or whatever. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And yes, Kairi, this is, or that was the same thing. Now I don't remember what word that was for you, but yeah. Sometimes the words are difficult. That's for sure. But anyway, so what are we gonna do today? That's something I haven't really thought too much about yet. Because to be completely honest, I did not intend to stream today. But a certain someone in here really wanted me to. So here I am. And I'm not unhappy about it, because I do like it, and I do definitely enjoy it. It's more that I didn't really have any planned for it. The Swedish word for subscribe, prenumerera, right, that's what it was. Hydrate before, I didn't see that. I just saw it now. But anyway, let's unpause. And we're starting with rain. How nice. How nice. And by the way, I did on the sound alerts and like the sound alert and the text to speech, I did higher the sound or like put up the sound a little bit. If it's too loud now, let me know, because it's hard for me to tell. I don't think that it is too loud, but yeah, we'll see. Woods, no natural disasters. No, there are. There are natural disasters, but I don't think that I can put them out myself. Godzilla, yeah, yeah, that would have been nice. You know, with the black hair and the emo fringe and the piercings and tattoos. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm all about. Godzilla. Now, I'm not used to using these like in-ear headphones very much, so my ears are actually hurting a little bit. But we'll see for how long I can do this. It's just very nice to not have these big chunky headphones on all the time. But okay, so my idea now is to I mean, we have a bunch of demand here for low density and medium density. We also have a little bit of industrial. We could just expand the industrial. Okay, another thing that I need to figure out before I do much else is, like right here, we obviously have the train tracks. This is not very nice looking, but okay. Let's just imagine that that is not that is not what it looks like. But so this is going right through here, and I really dislike that area to have it. I don't know exactly where I would like it to go, but this is not where I would like, the train to go. Or actually, I don't think it's necessarily a bad place. No, it's not really bad. It's just I don't know exactly how I'm gonna use that or have it there and not be in the way of other things I would like to do. Like having a bay area right here would have been very, very nice, and obviously having like a just like Pody just said now, to have an import-export area and incorporate even, cargo ships and everything. That could be very nice. However, maybe we will just have to kind of drag it, further down instead, and come up a little bit differently in here. Because it could also be pretty nice looking, just, imagine going with the train here and having the view of the, of the water and everything. And on that other side, oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not loving it, but I don't really know what to do with it yet. In earplugs, can't use those. My ear canals are too narrow, and my tinnitus would worsen. I do have tinnitus as well, but I don't feel like it gets so much worse for me when I use the in-ear plugs. But I definitely agree that the ear canals, before they're like really used to it, it's very hard for the ears. Put the cargo ships there. It's kind of an odd spot though for it to run through. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel, Pody. Yeah, I'm not loving the area for it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not a big city person either, so I don't really know exactly how things are done in big cities. I haven't really, looked too much into it, how or like what makes sense and all of that. So this is just me trying to, figure things out as I go, I suppose. And 2 different rail lines is probably what's going to happen later on. I definitely would like to have a rail line, to have some sort of train go right in here, in front of the school. But let me also show you guys, before we do that. Oh, there's the train. So we need a rail yard to be able to get the smaller like stations. And look at the size of this fucker. It is so huge. Oh my god. It is so big. I don't know where to put this right now. I really don't. So an idea could be to put that into the industry area, but is it like, does that make sense? I mean, it's a rail yard, a large complex used for storing, sorting, and maintenance of trains. So yeah, it would kind of make sense to have that close to the industry, right? And then we would have what is the difference of a railway depot, whatever, you know, and a rail yard. It says the same thing. It's just that one is cheaper than the other. But this one is definitely smaller. I'm not sure. Commuter train, I think the city would grow. It should grow a bit. Yeah, I would want to have that later on. I have an idea to make it, once again, to make some sort of station right here. So, yeah, so people essentially can go by train to where they need to go. We're gonna have different areas of the city, so we're definitely gonna need trains later on, which is cheaper. The smaller ones, the railway depot, is 120,000, and the rail yard is 150. But it's also the upkeep, 12k a month versus 15. But it also have 10 more vehicles in the expensive, in the one that is more expensive. So I mean, we'll figure this out. But I don't think we're gonna start there, because with me not even doing anything right now and just talking and thinking out loud, I suppose, we have also gotten more growth or more demand for high density residential. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy more areas and we're gonna expand the city like down this way. This is another hill. I think it's just different names depending on the sizes. I guess so. I would guess so. The only thing that makes it difficult to know is because this say that you need rail yards to unlock. Does this count as a rail yard? I don't know. When this one is actually called rail yard. But once again, they do essentially do the same thing. So I guess maybe. Just look at this train. Let's see, we can follow this. So this is what it would look like if we're going into the city. Oh yeah, well the dump is right over there as usual when I show things. And just looking down, you can see all the pollution. Hell yeah, that's what we like. But then you can see the city over here, and you're starting to see some sort of, well, you see the school, that's pretty nice looking, and the rows. It is a pretty nice looking ride still. Or do I grow the city out this way first? To get like this area? Actually, I think maybe this area would be more fun to play around with now. So let's do that. Let's buy some tiles. Let's buy some tiles. Might be that the rail yards are the big hubs and the depot is an outlying service area. Could be. I don't know. I guess we will just figure it out, right? But right now I have the problem that this area, I mean, I could grow the city in this way. But once again, then we have the big hill that's going to be kind of in the way of everything. And then here we have the railway that's going to be in the way. We're going to have this area or that area, and railway once again is in the way. We could go out to here, because here the railway won't really be that much in the way. But we could also kind of solve the issue with the train, I suppose. It doesn't really need to look that great for now. Because we could just, you know, if we buy this tile and that tile, we could just kind of, you know, we could just make it go over here instead. And kind of follow along, you know? We could do that. I don't know. But let's see, what would I do out here if I bought these two tiles, for example? What would I do? I could grow this city out to here and have like more of a so just look here. We have the low density waterfront houses or housing. Wait, I actually used them in an area. Let's see what they look like. This is the waterfront houses. Just put it underground and hide it. That is a way. That is absolutely a way. But the thing is, I do love the look of, you know, the train tracks. But maybe that's something we're gonna just have to do for now. Because we don't have all the tiles, right? We just kind of keep on growing as we go. So I feel that that could actually be a very good solution for now. For sure. Yeah. We can actually just use this area as well. Haven't really used much here. But no, let's buy a tile. Let's see. I think I'm actually gonna buy this tile. Where is it? So this one and that one. Boom. It is now my town. No, my tile. I mean, not town. It's gonna be my town. So this is a bit of an issue, right? Because we have this little... what do you call this in English? I mean, it's not really a river, is it? I mean, I guess it is. Not entirely sure. In Swedish, we have a bunch of different words for the different sizes of rivers, I suppose. A river or a creek? Okay. Creek is a smaller river. Okay. I wonder what we would call this in Swedish. I genuinely don't know. But anyway, what we're gonna do for now is we're just gonna expand here. Let's just start by doing this for now. So we don't get anything from that. Question though. Do we have like real keys in this game? Yeah, we do. Wide wooden leisure pier. Creek is beck. Oh. Yeah. But what do we have in Swedish? We have like beck, flod. Don't we have more? I'm pretty... We do have more, don't we? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just, you know, an idiot. I don't know. But okay, so do we want the wide or like the concrete or paved keys? Or would we want to go with the wooden one? Because I kind of like the idea of having a wooden one kind of alongside here. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh wait, elevation too low? What? Why? Okay, this is not what I want. Definitely not. There we go. Flod, älv, å, and bäck. See, what the fuck is älv, å, and bäck in English? Well, bäck is creek, but älv and å then. Of course, Kaidi. Lurk away, and good luck with making your music. I definitely would like to hear it later. River is älv. So what is flod? So how does that look? Flood can be river and flood. Okay. Interesting. I have to say, by the way, I do like these. They look a little bit dangerous, though. But that's what we have. We could get... Wait. Wide key with a pedestrian path. I think that's great. I think that's actually great. Oh, wait. We're gonna do it like that. Forever and ever. So if we do like this, the people can just walk around here. What the hell is going on here? So, I mean, we can essentially just... Oh, wait, no, we can't. If we do like this... Oh, I mean, it does look a little bit wonky here and there, but we can probably fix that. But would that be a pretty good look? What do you guys think? Can we even... Can we put... No, we can't. It would have been so nice to put, like, you know, trees or something along the lines of it. But then people can actually walk over here, right? I think that could be nice. Oh, is stream. Oh, okay. See, it's not that easy. It's not just... This is not just a me problem, then. Good. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna have to do something first here. We're gonna have to go in here, and we're gonna have to use the level terrain tool. We're gonna make the size a little bit smaller. This is gonna be a bit hard to make it look good, I suppose. Let's make it actually even smaller. We're gonna have it like that. So 15, if we do like this. I want to have it as, you know, what would you say? I want to have it as, I don't like it when it's like this slope on the end, because that's gonna make everything so much harder when we're gonna use the keys. So I kind of just want to fix everything into one. It's kind of high, but I don't think that that's bad. But it's also going to make it easier whenever we're going to plan to build on here as well. And we're not really, you know, rebuilding the whole area, I suppose. We're just making this easy to use, or easier to use. And then we kind of just do like this, right? It's a little bit bumpy and wobbly, but I don't think it's that bad. It could definitely be worse. But if we now go in here and we choose the key here. Wait, how does this look, by the way? Let's just look at this. It's kind of nice. But I would probably rather want to have this. Yeah, I do. Oh, wait, no, do I? What do you guys think? A thick one or a small one? Because I think this look kind of nice. The only thing that I'm thinking about is whether or not I should have... Oh no, I should definitely have that. That is so much better looking. Anyway, we're gonna redo this. Let's go in here, and we're actually gonna use the complex curve, I think it is. And I think we're gonna start it like right about here. And kind of just... Should we drag it to about there-ish? I think that looks okay, yep. Wait, let's go a little bit further out. And maybe put it about there. Wait, no. No! Well, honestly, is that bad? What do you guys think? Because I kind of think that looks okay. But what we could do we have fence? Or like a regular fence or something? Where would we have it? In the park? No. Do we have fences anywhere? It doesn't look like we do, which is actually crazy. What about in here? No. So we don't have fences. So what if we did something kind of like this then? You know? And we do like that. And we have one each, or like every meter. Oh no. Oh, it's so close though. But that way, I mean, I do think it kind of looks okay. And we could have like a pedestrian... we could actually do that. Like an arc bridge, kind of from here. From there. And do something kind of like that, right? It's not the best, I know. But I don't hate it. I don't hate this idea. Does that look stupid to you guys? Please feel free to tell me. I was also thinking that I could add more of these, but let's place them individually instead. Oops. So kind of all the way to there. And we can't put... Yeah, we can. A little bit. Oh wait, it's all the way down there. Wait. Okay, it's not perfect. I might have to go and fix this later. But I kind of still don't hate it. Because then we still get some sort of edge here to it. And what we could do is we could essentially just go in here. And we could just put a big... Wait. A big tree. Like right here. We could probably hide something here too. Like we could do like this. And then we will hide the worst of it. Right? See how much a tree just makes things look so much better. Dang. We could also just do like a bigger bush instead of this. Let's do one of the bigger bushes right here. Can we? No, we can't because it's too big, right? Yeah. Hello, Empress. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, lurk away, dude. We could have a little flower bush right there. Need to fix some stuff. Might drop by later. Absolutely, dude. Go fix what you need. And if you come back, I will gladly have you, you know? But okay, so this is not too bad. It could be worse. We can also definitely fix this area up, for sure. But I kind of don't dislike it. But what the hell is going on here now? I wonder sometimes why the traffic is going so freaking hard at a certain point, and at a certain other point it doesn't go bad at all. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Is it because of all of these going that way? I think so. I think that's actually the reason. But it's okay. Let's just keep on fixing this area now. So, we're gonna go right in here. We're gonna take those two off because they are very annoying. Now we have a small area here where we could have people live. Let's take it out from... How do we do this in the best possible way? Because the thing is, I don't want to get too close to this roundabout because it's already clogging up here, as you guys can see. It's very clogging. It's very clogging. It's very much clogging the whole area up. So if we do it from here, we can probably get this going kind of like this. Wait, no, that's actually not good. It almost sounded like I said clagging. I could have said that. There is no guarantee. Clogging. I mean, yeah. Maybe I did. Or clagging. I don't even know. Like klaga plus clogging. Yeah. There is absolutely no guarantee at all that I didn't. It's highly possible. Very true, yeah. I have a tendency to say a lot of weird shit, so... You know, that's just what it is sometimes. I think we're actually gonna connect this like that. Would that be okay? I think so, yeah. It's not the best of areas for sure. Wait, no. No. I have a new idea. I have a new idea. This is going to be good. This is gonna be good, I think. We're gonna take this road out from here. No, we're gonna take it out right from right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend this road to kind of go like this. And kind of keep bending it a little bit to about there-ish. No. No. That was way too much. I think that's a nice curve to it, yeah. And what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna first make it so that people actually can't zone here. People that we can't do it there. Then we're gonna have one right there. One going right out there. And the last one, I think it's gonna go kind of like this. Yep. And what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna use one of the cul-de-sacs. We're gonna have... No, we can't. Because we need this road to go out just a little bit further. So something... maybe like that, I guess. No, that's too big. We're gonna do something along the lines of that, I think. I think this is gonna look nice. Because now, you guys are wondering, what the fuck is he doing? And that is totally fair. I understand why you guys would think this. But, look at this now. Right here, we're gonna have a high-rise. We always ask ourselves that. True. Very true. But I do have some pretty nice ideas here. Actually, let's put it all the way to there. And then let's have another one right there. And what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna go in back to the roads here, and we're going to do it so that they can't live there on that side. So yeah, we're gonna have it right there. Okay, so we're gonna have 4 high-rise buildings right here. And this is gonna look very nice later. It's not looking the best right now, obviously. We don't even have the demand for it, but once it builds, let's speed it up a little bit. And I need some Coca-Cola. Also, what we're gonna do now is, while those are building, we're just gonna add this path. Why is it in invalid shape? That works. So we're gonna make it so that people can walk down here from their houses. Why is that in invalid shape? It shouldn't be. Okay, I guess that works too. That's fine. Oh wait, so before we do that, we're actually gonna add more keys. Oh wait, slope to steep. So what we're gonna have to do then, we're gonna have to take that back a notch and to about there-ish. We could just do this. Oh, come on. It's a little bit wonky looking. Oh yeah, that's very wonky looking. I kind of don't hate it. So, just imagine that this little, you know, space is there and all of that. We're also not gonna make it so that people can walk up there. Definitely not. Yeah, you're right, Render. Let's actually try that. No, but it needs to, it needs to. It probably would look better to do it if we do it kind of like that. We're obviously gonna fix this. No problem. First, we're gonna delete that, so there's not going to be an overpass right there. Now they can walk this way. We're gonna have to solve this. I think it's gonna be... No, that's not the correct one. I think we're definitely going to be able to do that. By just, you know, fixing this a little bit. Just making the river a little bit thicker here, which is, I would say, totally fine. Oh, wait. What if we did like this? Oh, no. So this is gonna be a bit of a problem. So now this is not gonna work because this is in the way instead. Sorry. Let's just level this then first. Oh, come on. I mean, we could do it kind of like this, I would assume. Let's just delete the trees, and then we're gonna add the key again. That is absolutely not what I would want. So we're gonna need to take it back a bit. Just a little bit like this. What about now? Will we actually get the key or what? Okay, we can definitely hide this. And this, I think. So, that's probably what we're gonna do. I wish we had the... in City Skylines 1, you had this mod where you could just pick up the node and, like, click page up and make it actually go up a little bit. I really would like to have that here. But I don't think we do. But by the way, isn't this very nice looking? Imagine we put a little bit more green in here with some trees and all of that. I think this is gonna look so much better soon. You might have you need to check mods. There are many mods that are being developed for Sis 2. Yeah, there definitely is. And there probably is an equivalent of it, right? But isn't this a nice view right now? Like, and you're coming into the city from this, and you see the high rise over here. We could actually have one right here too, don't you think? Have a smaller one, kind of like right here. Or, not necessarily a smaller one, but I would guess that size. Because it did look a little bit empty, I think. I think that's gonna be good, yep. Some continuation of the same modes as this one, like traffic management 1 and anarchy mode. Yes, I know that there are some of them. I will probably add them in the future, I would guess. Yeah, I really do think I will. And the thing is, what we could do is we could essentially just make this, you know, go through over in here as well, and keep adding these, like, higher buildings like that. There's so many people who are parking around here. Can we maybe just unlock parking areas? Yeah, there it is. Let's see, parking. A modest parking lot. No, that's not what we want. What if we add something kind of like that? I don't think that's bad. I really don't. But let's see what else we have. Small solar panel covered parking lots. Oh, I wish it was 4 tiles instead. That's too big. Okay, honestly, this is not bad. Let's just go with that. Wait, is it gravel? I think it is. Yeah, it is gravel. I don't want gravel. Wait, snow? I did not know that we would get snow in this game. This is amazing looking. This is very, very nice. Did you guys know this? Because I actually had no idea. Oh, I love that. I love weather. Don't forget you can change the fees of parking lots. Oh wait, I can? I did not know that either. I did not know. But, okay. First, let's see. I need another one. No. They're all too big. Wait, what is this? No, this is okay. Click on the park lots. You'll see a slider for fee. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. That's good. So we will actually make money from having them. That's very good. I wonder if we can make these roads not accept parking, because now people that are living here, they're parking on the roads instead. And I don't like that at all. It's 3 thick. Oh wait, we could do like that. I think that's okay. No car access. The road does not reach the vehicle entry or exit point. What the fuck? So why could I place it then? Check the road things where you remove the pedestrian path or whatever it's called. For what? Oh, wait, yeah. For what? Oh, for no parking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think there is anything like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, we could have a parking lot like right here. That's okay. Yeah, please do. So with all of this, what do we do here then? We're obviously gonna have some oaks in the area. Wait, I'm also not really done, I guess. No, those are too big. Uh, I think that's okay. And then we then we just put the single trees out. Yes, you can remove roadside parking without mods, though there isn't a simple no parking toggle for each road. Open roads, road services, and upgrade the road edges with grass verges. Oh, okay. So I would guess then they would even work with the wide sidewalk. So like that, right? Yep, it definitely works. Yeah, okay. I'm actually okay with this. It's kind of funny though, how the snow is everywhere, but not on the roads. That's kind of weird to me, if I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, we're gonna see if we can actually make this look a little bit better once again. I think we're also gonna add in a few more paths. Because just not having path, it's kind of weird to me, you know? So we kind of do something like kind of like that. And then we haven't even connected this one up. Why is it in valid shape? What the hell's going on? Oh no. There it works. And then what we can do, we can also just do like this. And this is the reason why I realized that it's actually pretty nice to only have 3 here in the parking lot and not 4. Because then we can actually just take this road and we can connect it up to this one here. And this is perfect. We can even have like one big tree right there. Okay, guys. I'm starting to like this area quite a bit more. I don't want to have 2 here, though. Oh no. I fucked it up. That's fine. That is fine. We're just gonna do like that instead. And another tree, kind of right there. There. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add the green bush right here on the edge so that we can't really see this ugly part. Oh, come on. I can't add it here. Ah, I hate this sometimes in games. I don't care if there is water there, just fucking let me put it. Okay, so the solution is gonna have to be this. Okay, so now we can't really see that ugly part. It's definitely better than before, but not great. Hello, mighty guy, how are you doing, dude? What's going on? We're also gonna have another road right here, or pathway, not road. Just like that, I think that's okay. Just look at this little area, it just looks so much better already. Let's get a few bushes going in here as well. Do we want the pathway up here? I think we kind of do. Let's see if we can get it to work. Just got off work, relaxing, wanted to stop by before I go out and play Magic. Sounds nice, dude. No! Why? It's not even close. Like, why? It's seriously not even close. I guess we can't have it there then. Whatever. Also, I hope your workday was very good. I am currently on vacation, which I really like. Okay, it might be snowing and everything, or not snowing, but it might be that we have snow right now, except in some parts of the game, like the hedges, for example. They are not looking great, by the way. I really dislike the look of them, but whatever. This is actually looking like a pretty nice place right now, I think. I don't know what we're gonna have here. We're gonna figure that shit out eventually. But this could be a very interesting place where we can put things. However, would we want to do a continuation of this, kind of like all around here as well? Because I feel like we kind of want that, right? Like if we go into the key here, and we just keep adding this. That's 180. And we just kind of go like that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. My mom just called me, so I just told her that I will call her later or tomorrow. But now I'm back. Let's see, 180. That's it. It's very hard to see now with the snow. Then did you need each type of residence at highest, along with industry a bit and whatever the purpose is? Yes. we have a lot of demand for a lot of things right now. But that's good. That's very, very good. Why? There we go. So I actually like how that looks, but it does look a little bit wonky because of this, right? So we're gonna have to do the same thing as we did over there. We're just gonna have to go in and we're gonna have to... Wait. We're gonna have to raise this a little bit. Not 20 is maybe a little bit much game. Oh god. How pretty. Uh, 10. Okay, let's go like 15. We're gonna do something like this. And then we're gonna take this. And we're gonna do like this. No. 15 is a target height, you stupid. This shit is not working. Yeah. What if we just maybe don't snap them then? Uh, or maybe... Wait, that works. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does look a little bit wonky, and I don't think everyone... Oh, wait, why? Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why. Did I click on something? Thank you for letting me know. Well, anyway, this is gonna be how it looks right now. I don't really care too much about it. And this is not great looking either, but yeah, yeah, no. I'm not gonna have that. Let's keep on going. The wall was pretty good, to be honest. I didn't like it. It looked wonky. And now that is something I don't like either. Like, using keys in this game is annoying. See, now this part is higher. It's just raising for some fucking reason. And now look, now this is looking wonky instead. Like, do you see this? Like, why? Because the problem is, if I put it right where the node is, like, do you see the problem? If I place it from here, it's not even gonna work. This is so annoying. Oh, that's better. So like that, there it is, there it is. Can I do it like this? I can do that. Then we can walk under it as well. I think that's how we're doing it. Nope, absolutely not. So we're gonna go to about there. Now that is starting to look pretty clean to me. Sure, this is, you know, going into it a little bit, but I think that's totally fine. I think that's totally fine. But now we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna delete this. And yeah, thank you. I think that's fine, for sure. So, there we go. And I think what we might do here now, we're gonna upgrade this road. We're gonna make this into a 4-lane road. Yep, we're gonna do it like that. Like that. We're gonna have it go through here. That is fucking stupid. That is not what I want. Let's make it back into a 4-lane. And then we're gonna upgrade it that way. That's how it's gonna be. Yes. We're gonna solve this later on. Whatever. That's totally fine. And we're gonna continue over with this. And I think what we're gonna do is something along the lines of this. Can we actually make them kind of connect like that? Because I don't dislike that at all. What if we do kind of like that? And then we take you and we go like this. No. We can do it like that. Is that okay? It is kind of stupid, but imagine we have one big house here, one big house here, and one big house here. We don't need to make this so long. We just kind of need, you know, something like that. And we definitely could just connect this to here if we would like to. Because I don't think this is bad. And maybe I'm just stupid for that. That might be entirely true. I could also do just like this. And get another one right in here. Yeah, I think that's actually what we're gonna do. So let's just see what that's gonna look like. Let's delete that, and let's delete that. We don't want the zoning there. Let's actually take that zoning away too, just because I can. So we do like this. We do like that. We do like that. And we do like this and like that. I think, once again, if we just now put in one of the big houses right here, another one right in here, we can actually get two there apparently. I don't know if I like that. Then we can get another one right here. But my idea was to get one here as well. Do I still want that? I think I do. I think I actually do, yeah. So now this is a little bit annoying because these are not connecting and they are not even the same height, probably. So we're gonna have to put some sort of bush here, I think. I hope we can. I think we should be able to. No. We can't. But we can have it kind of like this. So we can have it to about there. And I mean, it's not perfect by any means. But I don't think it's bad once again. But now the question is, should we go down here? Kinda like that. Oh my god! That's disgusting. See, that's working. And then what we can do is we just put a tree here. One of the big trees right here. And maybe a bush as well. Or two. Actually 3. See, already we made this a lot better. It's a lot better already. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. We did. Let's just put another... wait, no. Another parking in here. No, let's actually go with a solar panel one like that. I think that's kind of okay. We get the small hedges. These hedges actually look a lot better compared to the hedges over here. I think. Don't they? Or is it the same hedge? No, it's not the same hedge. It's so much better looking. For sure. But it's fine. Let's just put out a few more trees here. No, let's start with the paths. So we're gonna do... No, absolutely not. We're gonna do... Oh, come on. Honestly, I think this little part here with the... what would you call it? Like the... like bridge part or whatever. I think it kind of made it look a little bit more interesting rather than worse. Don't you guys think? Because I really think so. Let's just put another tree kind of right down in the middle there. And we're gonna have some bushes going alongside here, kind of like this. Oh, I hate that that is water. But okay then. Don't really have much of a choice now, do I? And another path. We're gonna have a path right from here to... Okay, we can't, because it's said to be in the water. We really need to fix a mod for this, because that's really starting to get annoying. Like, this is obviously not in water. See, we can't even connect it up here to this path because it says that it's in the water. What the hell? See, this is how high it wants to go, because it thinks it's in the water. It's so stupid. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to connect it up there. That's fine, I guess. What about here, then? Is it the same all the way around here? I think it's gonna be. Oh wait, no, that works. That works. Perfect. Oh, well, perfect is probably a stretch, but you know, it's something. And here the problem is that this area, I think it's too it's like too thick or whatever. No, I actually had it. I actually had a little bit. There it is. That works. Be right back. All right, Rander. All good. Okay, that's not the best that we can do, but for now, that's gonna have to do it. Let's just put down a few bushes like that to hide the worst part of the ugly, okay? That's all I can really do. I can just work with what I have. And this game, so far, it doesn't really give me the options sometimes to do it the way would, like, how I would want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix this. I don't like this look. Maybe this area is a bit too big, so we might just do that. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Perfect. That also gives us a little bit more space right here to put in more trees. Just like that, I think. So if we're living here right now, just look at this. Doesn't that actually look quite nice? What do you guys think? Well, here they're gonna build, obviously, but... And yeah, don't mind the water pumping station. That's definitely gonna be moved. But I feel like this is actually quite nice looking. And I kind of like this little break of the key here as well. And that we put the hedges right there. I'm so sad that I couldn't continue with it over here, though. But it's definitely... I think it's definitely nice looking. What does it look like from the other side is the question. If we're coming here, let's just pick this car. We're going into the city. Let's just see. On the right side, we have the factories and all that. Not that nice, obviously. That's kind of shabby. But this, look. I actually really am vibing with that. And then you can see in the horizon over there, you can see like the other part of the city. But this is essentially where everything kind of starts. This is where everyone enters the city, you know? And I think that looks really, really nice. Now we're just gonna have to figure out kind of what we do over here. But we don't necessarily need to do anything just exactly now. And there is a bit of a traffic jam and blah, 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 you know. Things that we are gonna be able to solve eventually. Look, the cars are actually flying over here. Or that's what it looks like. Okay, can we please go? Can we please go? I don't know where is this going. Destination, Aspen Street. I have no idea where the hell Aspen Street is. Aspen Street is. But yeah, these buildings, I think they genuinely look quite nice. With the trees specifically. Come on now. We're almost in. Oh, there's police over there. Watch out! The Johnson family. Okay, the police is going, so we're going right after the police. Yep, we are. So where are we going? Oh, we're going in here. That's perfect. We're going over the bridge, and then we can look at this area. Just like that. Isn't that nice? I really do like this. And then we're going into the middle of the, you know, over here. I'm definitely gonna have trams here later on. I don't know if you guys like that or not, but I actually do think that trams are pretty cool to have in the city. So this is a perfect tram location. Yeah, okay, we're gonna stop following this guy now. We have seen enough. Also, it's kind of snowing, but it's fall. Oh, it's still only 0 degrees. Okay, so we're kind of... It's still winter, I guess. It says fall. We're in October. Oh, so we haven't even entered the freaking winter yet. That's crazy. That is a little bit crazy, but okay. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. He's just going on the big pile of rubbish. Okay, yeah, so they are really complaining about my city now. But that's okay. We're gonna fix this. We're definitely going to fix this. I don't know exactly how yet, but... and this... Oh god. Let's just do that. And... did we connect it somehow anyway? But just... should we just try it? Like, did we connect it like this instead? Is that gonna work better? Yeah, it definitely worked better. It's a little bit wonky looking, but I think that's quite okay. But we can definitely take away a few of the crosswalks here. Like, we don't need those for sure. So this is definitely fine. And let's keep on adding a few trees. And another path walk down here. So I guess we're adding it like that. No, we're not. It's funny how this actually was a big problem in the first game, and it still kind of is a problem right here in the second game as well. I'm just guessing that it must be a very, very difficult thing to like fix with the programming. I don't know though. And now we have this whole area here, which I don't know what to do with. Let's just see here. How close can we get it? We can get it to about there. And I like that. That's good enough. So we're just gonna keep adding trees here for a second. Just make this area a little bit more interesting. Wait, I forgot. We don't have parking down here. Oh, we're not gonna be able to have parking there. That's fine. We could have parking. No, we can't. We can't have parking here. That's fine. They still have parking, you know, connected to the house. So that's gonna have to work well enough. That's how we do that. Then we're gonna add from here. I guess we're gonna do like this. I think that's gonna be okay. I really want to have more trees, because it's starting to get a little bit annoying that we don't really have any variety. But the problem here is that most of these are bushes. The trees that we have, like a poplar tree, I mean, sure, it looks okay, but I want more, like, you know, chunk to it, and this is not really what I'm looking for either. I do have birch, though, which I could add a little bit. I guess around here. Could add one over there. But no, I definitely think that it's starting to look pretty nice there, yeah. We're also just gonna go in here and we are gonna fix these things. Where is it? We're gonna have a wider sidewalk on one of the sides so that they can only really park on one of the sides. So kind of like this, right? They're not gonna be able to park right here at all. Just like that. That's much better. On this side, they're not gonna, or actually, they're not gonna be able to park here at all. Not right here. I think that's better. And the big reason why I did that is because I have the parking lot right here. But that's the only parking lot that I have in this area, so that's why I kind of find it okay if they park alongside one side of the road, but not both, because that's very annoying. I don't know if everyone here has a what's called a driver's license and drive cars and stuff, but when you have parkings on both sides of the road, it can sometimes be very annoying to drive there, and I just kind of don't want that kind of vibe, you know? So, with this, we now need to definitely expand. I'm really happy with how this looks for now, by the way. I really have to say. But we could actually get another one down right here. I think we should do that. I reckon we do that. Let's just... Or do we? Do we do that, actually? No. It's too close to the big road. But what if we did like that, actually? And then we had another one of those, like, higher. I wonder if there's... We don't have any demand for it, though. So we'll see how that, you know, goes later on, when that pops in. But I'm you know, I reckon it's gonna be quite okay. Let's see if we can just expand the city here now, just a little bit more down to here as well. So this is an option. Do I want to take that? No, I don't like the look of that. I do not. So we're gonna have to connect that in some other way. But let's just go down here a little bit. Honestly, it could be a good thing to just kind of drive this alongside here. And then make this connect right up there. Because what we could do then, we could essentially like feed into an area that's gonna be like right here. We're definitely going to, you know, move the train tracks as we talked about in the start of the stream. That's definitely something we're gonna need to do. And I'm not exactly sure how just now. No, we're gonna have to do this right now. Let's see. Where is it? It's right down here. We have the train tracks. Wait, two-way train track. Is this what they have put down? Oh yeah, it is. What if we do something along the lines of this? That is looking wonky as shit. So no, that's not at all what we're gonna do. Let's just see if we can get that to align a little bit better. Is it because I take it? Oh wait, no, yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. So this is what we need to do. That is much smoother looking, yeah. And then we cannot take this and go right there. Maybe that's a bit too much of an angle. I'm not sure. But the thing is, this part is gonna go. This is gonna be gone, right? It's definitely gonna be gone. So I don't really care too much about how this looks right now. So let's just do it like that. And page up. Okay, look at that. Okay, yeah. How do we solve that? Wait, does it go higher and higher? I think it does. But I don't need it to. I need it to be exactly this height. No. Why does it look like it's actually going up? It is going up. But why? L4M. Whoops. I understand that was a mistake, but I'm very curious what you wanted to say. I'm pretty happy I got tacos and Coke with fries. Ooh. Very, very nice. Clearance too low. Okay. So we want this to be 10 to, well, actually to exactly there. And I don't need another elevation right there. Clearance too low. So that's it, right? Okay. And right there. And then what we do, we go down. Overlapping items. Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna fix that. That's 180. And now we can put the snapping back on. It's not the best looking, but that's not the whole idea here right now. Actually, Sally, I really would like some tacos now as well. That's very, very good. So, let's see. Mine! Yeah, I'm not gonna steal it from you, I promise. I promise. What if we just did like this, and then kinda, you know, did kind of a sharp turn right here. Kind of a sharp turn. It's extremely sharp. We're gonna solve this. It's not looking as we want it to. I mean, it could be worse. It definitely could. But now, what we should be able to do, right? No, we can't. If we do this... Yeah, we can. Let's just fix this for a second. We're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna take this one right out there instead. And now we essentially have the same thing that was there, but we just moved it. A part of town is now very changed. It's not looking great here right now, I know. I'm actually gonna fix that, because that looks stupid. Stupid as hell. That looks way better already. You barely had enough to pay it. Oh, dang. I promise you, I'm never gonna steal food from you, okay? And I bet it tastes even better now that you actually had some money for it. If that's been a bit of a struggle lately for you. Okay, let's just add a grid right down here. We could go all the way to here, actually. And make a massive area right here. I think that's fine. And we can just fix this whole area into low density right like this, and it's gonna pop up everywhere. Yeah, just look at that. Oh shit. That's a lot of pollution. Nice. That's how we like it. Yeah, this whole area is almost soon fixed up already. Oh, I'm gonna take another one of these. Honestly, this is gonna be a very nice addition to the town, I think. But we need to solve this. We really do. I wonder why everyone's going this way. Should we just make it not possible to go from this way to the left? Because we could do that. We can do a three-way street. And can I do it like that? It will look a little bit silly though. So let's maybe not. We could also do this, where you're not allowed to turn left here. It does not really make sense though. Why is it not working? Okay, so that's not working. Well, what if we can't do that either? Okay. So that's not working. We can't do that. I guess it's because it's a roundabout, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure, though. I mean, there is another solution to it. And that is something like this, where we make this road like that instead. So that if you would like to go in, you would have to go Like if you're on this road, you would essentially have to go on this, like either here or here to go in to the industry. And if you live in the city, you would have to go through here. Basically making two different areas where you can enter, but then you can leave from here. I don't think that's a bad idea. Because that means you can still go home from this. But that will make things move a little bit smoother, I would hope. Another thing we definitely need to fix very, very soon is the road maintenance tool, because look at this. They are getting quite rough, the roads. So we might actually have to add this very, very soon. But then again, the question is, where the hell do we want this? Because it's not a very nice looking building. I'm also starting to get a little bit bored of the snow, if I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to see how it looks when it's green. It's much easier to, you know, get it to look nice. We're actually gonna fix this. This is not nice. If it's maintenance building, it shouldn't be close to city and also not close to industry, so it wouldn't clog it. Yeah, I definitely agree. So I'm just gonna make like that for now. Wait, no, like that. And I'm also gonna do that right here. So we can delete that part. It's definitely better looking like this. But yeah, I definitely agree with you, Render, for sure. But I'm not entirely sure what I would like to put it, you know? Like for now, it could be good to just put it, I don't know, like down here or something. We're definitely gonna have to move it later. Or if we put it like down here or something. Is that checkers type of Snack in the Mouth? What do you mean checkers type? It's just a stick with salt on. Yeah, that's what I guess. Oh, okay. So it's called checkers? Because I actually have no idea. Honestly, I think we could actually incorporate it here, couldn't we? Maybe that would be stupid. It's kind of in the middle of a neighborhood. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's not. Yeah, we have exactly that snack in Turkey too. It's a very nice snack. It tastes barely anything but salt. And it's good. It would make sense to have it like over around this area a bit more. You know what we're gonna do? Let's see the typography over here. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, topography, not typography. Okay. So we're actually gonna use this here. And let's take it from here. Because what I want to do now, essentially, is something kind of like this. I want to take this alongside the typography over here. And then go on the side of the cliff right here. Is that okay looking? I can't really tell. Honestly, I kind of like that. Yeah. Does that look stupid to you guys? Oh wait, let me check what you just linked me then. Yeah, exactly. It's those. Yeah. It's the same. It's just that mine comes in a box like this. But it's the same. But honestly, I kind of like the look of this. It makes it look a little bit unique, right? But what I want to do here is I would like to go down here and kind of... Now, let's just do this. Let's just take it straight here. And then go down from here. We go down just down there. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna put the road oh fuck, it's so much bigger than I thought. Let's just not do it there. Is it gonna be outside? No, it's not. That's good. Let's just see if we can put it down here. In water. Fuck. But if I could put it like there, that would be good. So let's just fix that for a second here. I think that's gonna be enough. So if we put it right there, then what we could do as well, we can just delete that for a second. I still want the road to go down this way, but I want it to go kind of to there. And that's it. You just went to check the shelf and you have the same snack. I'm eating that one right now. Nice. It's you and me eating the sticks. Cheers. But isn't this quite nice looking? I think it kind of is. It's just down in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's for now. We're not gonna have this there in the future. It's mostly now that it doesn't take up more space, you know, over here. I mean, obviously it's gonna have to go there anyway. We have a lot of traffic everywhere, but we don't have any problems with the traffic. But it's 4 in the morning, so I don't know. Maybe make a very small parkish garden next to it so the workers there can have some resting at breaks. I could do that. I could do that. Let's just... where should I do it? Like right here? I could take the road down here. And then make a little resting area right here. Some garden benches. Because I don't think I can... No, I can't do it on the actual building or whatever. Oh god, it's slow to rotate. Oh. I think that's okay. That's maybe a bit big. That's maybe a bit big. A small fountain. A trash bin. Like that. I think that's fine. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna use one, like we're gonna use these. Some flower beds. Come on, spin. There it is. Okay, let's go back into some bushes. That's a bit big, maybe. I think that's good. Oh, that little fucking tree. Get away. That's a cozy little spot, maybe, right? Don't you think? I mean, you can still see the water. And all of that. But definitely a bit of a cozy area for the workers down here. I hope you enjoy it. Crime is starting to go pretty badly in here. Do I even have a police? Oh, I do. Yeah. But it's very far away. But that's okay. It's still grabbing most of what I need. Okay, so this stream alone, we have actually doubled the size of the population in this town. That's kind of cool. I have to say, it is kind of cool. So we're definitely growing, even though it's going fairly slow, because I tend to build stuff like that I think look kind of nice. But with that, let's see how much we're making. We're making 21,000, almost 22,000 per hour in the game. That is very, very much. So I think what we need, as you guys can see, we have some demand. We have demand for, well, low and medium density residential. We have commercial, we have industrial, and we have office. My idea is that we're first going to take the industrial and fix that because it is definitely the one that is the most demand for when it comes to jobs. So we're going to buy that tile so that we can kind of grow this into this area. Oh, there we go. So let's just go and add this. Wait. Oh no, it's a hill here. What does it look like? How much is it? It's really not a lot. So what I think I'm gonna do, actually, I think I'm gonna go right in here. And I'm gonna flatten this thing out. I'm gonna flatten this thing out. kind of like that. I think that's definitely gonna make it a lot easier for us to build around here. I'm not gonna make it too crazy though. So I think that's okay. Sure, we're gonna have to fix this later, you know, who cares, right? Who cares? But at least now we can expand into this side a lot better. Firstly, we can start by connecting. What is going on here? Oh, it's connected to the... There we go. Let's just go there. And let's do that. And delete this section. Wait, what? Oh. Are we starting to run low on water? Let's just check that. How do I check that? This one. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not even close. We're not even close. So that's good. Let's just add them. Keep going. Just like that. So right here, I think we have commercial, right? Yes, we do. So this is not even industry. This is actually commercial. So I'm gonna start by deleting this. Because I don't want to have commercial out here. We're gonna keep this section for now. We definitely are. But we will fix it later on. So that's all good. I see that you have the same type of road everywhere. You should, I think, make some road hierarchy, like broader roads where you think it should be main street and a tad bit slower one for main branches and more smaller on the small streets, etc. You're probably right. You are probably right. I typically do use the basic 2-lane road. I have some 3 lanes. You will see, like, here is a 3-lane. And here I have an issue. I'll show you. It says that it's in water, so I can't upgrade this part. So I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. But yeah, I do use the 3-lane here as well, all the way through the industry, to make things run a little bit smoother. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. I should use it more often. I have it here as well, I think. No, here's a 4-lane. But yeah, I'm not very good at doing that. So I should try to do that more. You should have one big, long, thick avenue type of road. Yes, but I haven't unlocked them yet. I don't have large roads just yet. I mean, I could probably get it. Large roads right here. I just don't really feel like I need it right now, but let's unlock it anyway. Let's just see what they look like. Like, how big? 6-lane road, what the fuck? Like, it's gonna mess up everything over here. So I don't want to do it right now. There is even, yeah, there's 7-lane asymmetrical. 6-lane asymmetrical. 8-lane divided. What the fuck? That's a big road. Damn. There are bridges enabled, I think. Bridges. Yeah, you have grand bridges right here. But I haven't unlocked them. But we're definitely now in the same place where you checked the new roads. There was 2 bridges at the end, was it? Oh yeah, 8-lane divided. An 8-lane. Oh wait, fuck. That's what I wanted to do. This is big. But that's something we're probably gonna have to use later on, right? We also have this 6-lane divided. Very cool looking things. Very cool looking things. And once again, we're probably going to have to use that at some point, but not right now. I know. But I feel we have 6,000 people. You know, a 6-lane road. That's something we don't even have. I don't think we have 6-lane roads in Sweden. You know? And we have a population of, you know, 2 million or something in like Stockholm. Maybe we have 6 lanes. I'm barely there, but you know, I don't think it's very common. So I don't want to do it now that I only have like 6k people. But maybe this is what I'm gonna have to like upgrade this road to later on or something. But at that point, we probably also won't have like these houses here, or wants to have these houses here as well. But in highway roads, we have 6, even 8-lane roads. Oh, you mean in Turkey? Yeah, 4, yeah. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what we have in Sweden, honestly. I really don't know. Like, I live in a fairly small town and pretty far away from like the big stuff. So maybe we do have that. Yeah, I'm not sure. But essentially, my whole city is like 2-laned. There are some areas, you know, when you come to like an intersection where it becomes like a 3-lane. One to turn left, one to go right, or like straight on, and one to go like straight on and right. You know, that's pretty common. But I don't think we have like many areas where we have like full like 4-lane streets or anything in my town. And we have like my town is like 60,000-ish people or so. So it's not a big city by any means. But that's why I'm like, I definitely should not need like an 8-lane or 6-lane road in a town with 6,000 people. You know what I mean? But then I don't know if this is built to be so close to like reality or whatnot, you know? And we certainly do have issues with traffic here in my town as well. So it's not perfect by any means. This is not nice looking. Do you see that? It's like super straight here, and then it goes out like a bump. That's really weird. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Especially highway roads. Istanbul, where I live, is 15+ million population. Yeah, it's quite a big difference. You're used to the big city. I'm definitely not. But like, honestly, like right here, I don't know, but I feel like the issue is technically the game, not me here. If this was, you know, a Swedish roundabout, this would flow a lot better. And I'm trying to think why. I'm seriously trying to think why. Well, firstly, people wouldn't go here and just wait. But if you have 2 lanes in, that means you would have 2 lanes out. So, like, this would never happen. You know what I mean? Because people are not stupid. But the game is kind of stupid in that sense. Like, why are they stopping? It's a roundabout. Like, if you're in here, you go and you go out. Yeah, because they're trying to change lane in midst of roundabout. Yeah. And like, why do you do that? Why do you change right there? Why didn't you change like back here? You know what I mean? It's so this is a game problem, not a me problem. And then I can't tell them what lane they are allowed to go, which is kind of frustrating. Like here, I could essentially do, like I could do like a 3-lane on this side and 1 lane on this side, for example, right? Like an asymmetrical road, so that you can go left, straight, and right. That would make the game probably a little bit faster with it, but I'm not entirely sure. Game is not that smart. Remember CS1? That's why I needed TMPE add-on. Yes, I definitely do remember that. And I really do miss that add-on right here. I feel like you had a lot of, like, even if you didn't have that add-on in CS1, you still had more control over your junctions, because it was built in. You had like road here, and then you could click on like junctions, and you just could fix basically every single problem that you had in the game with roads. But I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Let's just add more industry right here now. Boop. It is popping in very, very quickly. So let's add a little bit more. A little bit more right there as well. If we're growing the city, we need more jobs. That is definitely what do you say? Inevitable. You can't do anything about it. That's just how it is. And I probably would want to make this road into a 4-lane road. Like that. Oh shit. The police station is in the way. So let's just move you there instead. Because what I could do then is I could take it, you know, to kind of go and like go around the city or this area, whatever, later on. Now this is looking a little bit wonky, but I think it's okay still. It's definitely okay. We need to expand, by the way, the commercial zone, which is this area for now. I definitely need to expand that. But how do we expand that without looking weird? Let's just start by doing this. Let's just start by adding this here. And I have an idea. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get the pedestrian street here. We're gonna do another pedestrian right there. And another right there. And right there. With that one as well. Essentially, we're growing it out. And then we can put some more shops right down here. And that means you can still go around the whole shopping area, but I can essentially just grow the shopping area more and more around this park, and then we can grow out here with houses. You can barely see the mouse, but yeah. I think you get the point. We can kind of grow the city out here instead. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. And what I also should do this, where I delete this whole section of regular houses. It's too much right in the middle of the city now. I want more shopping right here. And then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to add kind of like this, right? It's very gritty down here, but that's okay, I think. We can add like that. Wait, no, I'm adding with the wrong road. There we go. Let's just go out like this. And we're gonna have to connect this somehow, so we're gonna connect it to there, I believe. I think that's okay. I think that's absolutely okay. So let's just go in here, add some housing. Yeah. I think that's how we're gonna do this. Yep. Add more housing right here, and even there, and here as well. It is starting to get a little bit wobbly down here, but I think that's okay. I don't think that's going to be visible so much. And you know what we can do, actually? What is this? Oh, we can just paint. Okay, that's funny. Let's just do this instead. And right here we can have a park or something, and then we can just grow the city more and more into like this area as well. I think that's gonna be okay. But actually, let's upgrade the whole road to be like that. I think that's gonna be way better. It's not, wait, it's very steep here, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's not the greatest. Imagine this getting very slippery in the wintertime. And they're going 50 right down here and like straight down into the water. That would be funny to see. That would be funny to see. Oh wow, why do you guys complain so much about how it's loud? Surrounding noise is negatively affecting buildings' occupants. So why is it so loud? It's from the industry area. Interesting. And people will wonder why the death rate at the winter would increase. Yeah, they probably would. I wouldn't tell them. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I think... does that actually work in this game? Does it lower the noise pollution at all? The noise pollution from the industry is very much. Yeah. Look, most of the city is fine. Most of the city is absolutely fine. But we're gonna do this. We don't need them. That's too much. And that's gonna make it way lower over here. No. What building is that? Oh, it's a firehouse. Okay. Yeah, we probably need that. So my idea is that I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you are in a town which have a lot of greenery, you will definitely notice that the noise pollution from like cars and stuff like that will go down significantly compared to the ones that doesn't. You can maybe use the road with the noise barrier where it borders to industry zone. Maybe that would help a bit. You might be right. Let's just see where it is. What the fuck is that? Do I even have it? I don't think I do. Maybe it's in... Yeah, but this is for highways only, I think. I think so. We got some new, yeah. Soundbite. No, 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 no. I think it works here as well, doesn't it? Or does it? Is it only for highway? Yeah, it only works for highway. Fuck, that would have been great otherwise. But yeah, these guys are really not happy with the noise. Sad indeed. What about this? Okay, whatever. Who cares? Let's just see what it says about noise pollution. Is there anything you can do? Noise pollution is generated by traffic, commercial and industrial areas, and leisure buildings. Noise pollution decreases citizens' well-being and happiness. The effect can be mitigated by zoning commercial and industrial areas some distance away from residential areas and by routing heavy traffic further away from housing. So there is not really much that we can really do about this. This is basically just that it's too close. So what I could do is like this. So we don't have this that close. And essentially what we could do is we can just move the whole frickin' road to there. And we do like this. Is that gonna make it better? Because I don't know. It doesn't look like it is just yet. Maybe in time, yeah. Maybe in time. Let's just see if it did change at all. We could also just do this for a second, where we deleted this part. That's probably gonna help a little bit as well. Let's just hope so. It's also it's not only the noise pollution, it's also the traffic noise. As you can see, this yellow road. Very red ground, yes. But this is the noise pollution. It's very noisy here in the industry. So we might just have this problem that the industry is like it's too close to the city. And we're gonna have to like move it over a little bit. I don't really like that a lot, but I mean, if we need to, that's just how it goes, right? Why is there so many over here? Of course, it's because a lot of people are walking over here. But that's okay. That is absolutely okay. I wonder though, if we do like this, let's just see if this works. Place multiple. Oh god, that is a lot of them. If we just do this and make like a barrier. I wonder if that's gonna make any difference. Let's just see if it does over time. I don't think it did any difference. But hey, I mean, it's gonna look better because then these people won't really have to look at all the, you know, I mean, they will see the smokes and everything around. And this is a bit too many oaks. What's with the electricity problem at industry building? Oh. Power station overload. This power station cannot produce enough electricity to match current demand. Oh. Look at that. Okay, that's a first. We now use more, or yeah, you use more than we can produce. Efficiency 102%. Let's just see. Electricity, change budget. Yeah, that's an idea as well. Or I could start buying some turbines. I think they could actually look quite nice as well. Wind speed too low. Okay, so we can't really use them anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. We're gonna have to go into services, electricity. Let's just up it by 20%. How much are we making now? It seems like we're at least doing better. We're now at 117% efficiency instead of 102 or whatever it was. So I think that's fine. How much are we making still? 25. We're still making a lot of money. So we could actually up this quite a bit more. Let's just do that. Electricity. Let's just up it to 150%. How much are we gonna make then? And yeah, so we're essentially, we just took 4K and used that on electricity every month to get a bit more. I think that's totally fine. I think that's totally fine. We will just change it back if if it's not enough or whatever, but that's okay. Okay, so what's the next thing we should do? What do we need? I mean, I could do an incineration plant, potentially. It is 1 million though, and I don't have that much money. I only have 1 million, like 1.2, basically. So I'd had 2K left. You know what? I'm actually gonna buy this tile as well. Not that I'm gonna do too much right now, but we're gonna buy those two. Just because we can. Because these are fairly flat. Well, except for this part, but that is solvable. Why did I buy that even? I don't even know. Why is it so many here? See, this is another thing. We're gonna need way more highways in this city later. Maybe we're even gonna have to like take away this main road and make that into like a highway through the city or something instead. Oh, look at that. An airplane. At least the trains are working as intended, which is very nice to see. It's been winter for a very long time, haven't it? Now we're back in November. So I'm wondering, what do you guys reckon I should focus on now? Should I try to go for like buses? Or should I try to go for something else? I mean, I could do trains. I have trains, or like the train tracks and all of that. But what do you guys reckon? I need to get the traffic down quite a bit, I think. And I wonder if I'm going to be able to do that even. You can't have subway yet, right? No. I can't. I could buy trams, however. But I can't buy both. But trams could be a very interesting thing. We could have trams going, you know, kind of around the whole city at this point. And even down in here, potentially. Oh, wait, you know what? I just thought about something. My industry, why doesn't my industry have medium roads? Why does it not have medium roads? I feel like I should redo this whole industry area right now. That's what I think. Let's move this firehouse. Let's just put it right here for now. Not the greatest place for it, but it's okay. We're gonna delete this section of road and this section of road. Sorry. I'm also gonna do that. Just take that away for now. We're gonna reshape this whole area into something that's way more, or like that makes more sense. Might be a weird thing, but you can even use water transport and make stations in that in the canal and take the boat towards to the left top of city or top right. Yeah, probably could. I just think that that is a very expensive option. Yeah, because they're like 420. But we're definitely gonna use that later. You know, we have... Wait, how big is it? Yeah, so we can build on this entire area here. So we're definitely gonna have boats that, you know, gonna go through here. And like over here as well. You know? We're definitely gonna do stuff like that, for sure. We might even actually connect the lakes and add like a bridge over here instead and make this into like an island. And I might even flatten out this whole area to make this whole area flat and like much more easier to build on. Honestly, I think that could be a very, very cool idea. So I like that. You gave me some ideas now with the water transport and everything. That's very cool. But first and foremost, let's fix this. Let's go for 4-lane divided road. And let's take that and that away again. I think that's okay. Whatever we fix it right now. So, I have a lot of traffic issues. You can see the cars over here. There is so many coming in at all times that my city just can't handle the amount of cars. Mainly, I think it's because of this industry area. So I'm gonna try to fix the traffic flow now, I think. Especially like over here. And make everything a little bit more accessible with like the bigger roads and everything. That is the idea. If you have any other idea, please let me know. Let's just do that straight on like this. I'm also going to just delete everything off of this. And I probably want to keep this like tree line over here. I just would like to connect this one up to here. That's like 800 jobs vanished in an instant. Hell yeah, dude. That is a lot of them. But the good thing, is that we're gonna be able to add so much more when we're done with this. So let's start with that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna delete a little bit here as well, to about there-ish. And delete that road. I think that's much better. Let's keep on going straight on with this. I still need to fix this, because this is also an issue. I can't upgrade this little section right here, because it says that it's in the water. But if I can do that, but do I want to follow along here, or do I just want to go like kind of in like that instead? Can I go like come this road down or something? What if I do that? Let's just see what it looks like. From here, I guess, to about there. You know what? I actually kind of like the look of this. I kind of like the look of that. And then we can have this road actually go straight down. Okay, I'm just taking away a lot of jobs right now. I'm very sorry for it. Or honestly, I'm not that sorry for it. But it's not good. But then, as I said, like I can just go straight down. Like this. And that's gonna feed this whole area much better, I'm sure. And later on, what we can do whenever we're gonna grow out this area a bit as well, we could just connect the highways directly to this big road instead of having them go through and into this roundabout right here. You don't disagree with this looking good? I actually really like how that turned out. I don't know why. It's nothing special really with it. It just feels good. For some reason. Let's add the industry back here. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we're also gonna take away this. Because we are not gonna have anything on the big roads. That's not deletable. Oh, there it is. It wasn't this one, apparently. But this way, it won't mess with my zoning as much. So that's gonna be much easier to handle. So now we can add the jobs back to make people a little bit more happy, I suppose. But people are fairly happy still. Look at that. The happiness, it's quite okay. They don't like traffic, high taxes. What can I say, right? It is what it is. Unreliable healthcare coverage, unreliable internet service, and unemployment is not doing too great either. But what they really dislike, apparently, is the unreliable mail service. That's interesting to me. Why is that a -6? I mean, I have none. Obviously, there is unhappiness about it at all, but it's not that it is unreliable. It's just not there. There is nothing to even be unhappy about. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not unreliable, it's just not there. Well, now that is what it is. We're also gonna make it so that people can't park on these roads. You're not gonna park on the big roads, because fuck that. Like right there, that's what it is. And this being industry area as well, I think that this like thick middle part here is actually gonna make it look quite nice. I think it's gonna make it look much nicer. Wait, we're gonna add that thick one in the middle there as well. And there. Where did you put my road in this new city? So, it is not here yet. I am planning to, or not necessarily planning, but we talked about it before a little bit. I don't know if you were here when we talked about it. But I'm probably gonna do redeem for channel points, where you guys should be able to like choose your own districts and roads and whatnot. But because you had one in the old one, you're gonna get one for free. So you can pick which area you would want or what road you would want. So, but yeah, you're gonna have to pick. I will just do like this so you can essentially see the city right now. It's not that nice looking now that it is winter at all times. Woohoo, I want you to pick again. I just want it to be meaningful for the city. It's such a difficult choice. And we just became a boomtown, by the way. There we go. Let's see what we get for it. Heavy traffic ban. Look at that. I know how to solve a lot of the things now. I didn't even think about that. You know, with districts, we can set up rules for the districts. So we can essentially make the heavy traffic go certain routes because they are banned in some areas. Like the big roads, for example, we could make them go only on the big roads. That is very good. Thank you, dude. But okay, let's see. Which street? Yes, I was going to go back to that. What would be a tedium street? Back to your road, yeah. Okay, if I just ask you something, what part of the city do you like the most right now? If we're just, you know, scanning around a little bit, it's not that nice looking in the winter, but I mean, what city is? My favorite area right now is this. This whole section is my favorite area. But there isn't just one road to it. Definitely most character around there, yeah. I like it. Okay. So, should we just make that into a district and you will get the district? Because once again, like, it's not one road. It's these two, well, it's actually 1, 2, and 3 roads and the small ones. So I could make this whole area into a district instead. Yeah, okay, let's do that. District creation tool. I've never done this, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this in a good way. Okay, wait. Let's do that. I'm just gonna get this whole area to follow. Nope. That's more it. I think this is gonna be good. No, you sneaky bastard. You're limiting my farts onto one stream. Yes. Or else I would just hear farts the whole stream, I think. There we go. At least you could hear it. That's what I want to do. I give you small surprises. Thinky surprises is what you mean, right? Okay, Tidian, so what do you want the district to be named? Since it's gonna be named in your honor. Do you just want it to be called like Tidian District? Or do you want something more interesting? T District. Okay, that's good. Because then it also sounds like it's like, you know, tea, the drink. I like that. Double meaning. And there it is. It's just now called Garnet Glen, but we are going to change that. Garnet Glen is now going to be called the District. Okay, I'm also gonna make you choose here for a little bit. So we have a few things that we can, you know, focus on. Is there anything you would want to? Your district gonna be like this is gonna be what's important in the T district. You have bicycle traffic restriction, so that they can't ride bikes. You have energy consumption awareness, so that they are advised to pay attention to their use of electronic devices, so that they consume a little bit less. You can ban heavy traffic. You can make them more encouraged to recycle. Very Swedish. You can have roadside parking fee, so that if they actually park on the roads, which they can't, by the way, you can basically charge them money. I guess the heavy traffic ban is a given, since it will be a chill. It seems to be a chill area. So let's also go for some urban cycling initiative. Okay. So heavy traffic ban, and I got an achievement for doing my first district. And urban cycling initiative, so that they want to go by bike. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's very good. There are right now 2,300 people living in this T district. Average wealth is not great, but we're gonna fix that at some point, I hope. But yeah, this is right now not the greatest district, but it is also the first and only district. So I mean, it's the best as well, right? It's both the best and the worst. But this is all yours. I kinda like that. You definitely have to make mailing. Yes, I do. I definitely need to do that. I don't know Bifa, but he's also as demanding as myself. I don't know if he's demanding. Bifa is a cities creator, as far as I know. And by the way, I'm sure you did not, but just in case you forget, the buildings have extensions. I know they do. I just haven't really felt the need for them just yet, you know? That's the only reason. But yeah, T districts. I like this. I like that. Okay, now let's go back to the industry over here. I can also say here, the noise have gone down significantly. I think that the red was over here before. So it's gone down quite a bit. They're not even complaining anymore from the noise. What the fuck is going on over here now? There's so much traffic in this. He's not, but he's one of the biggest cities creator, probably British, and he has an excessive tea obsession and put every name in the game that sounds or contains tea. Oh, I did not know. That's fun, yeah. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, but that's good. That's a very nice district. It's great, and it will get better with some time. We're gonna add like parks and whatever, you know, stuff like that later on, for sure. Um, let's actually delete this little section. Oh, come on. Well, it's fine. So let's just keep on going with this road. It's in water there, yeah. I kind of like the idea of it going like this, however, but now it is in water, and that is a bit problematic. So let's just fix that quickly if we can. I think we should just be able to do something like that, and that's probably gonna work, right? You see something kind of like that, and it can even go under, which is very nice to see. We're gonna take a quick ad break, by the way. I don't know if I'm too slow, but it seems like it's like 2 minutes or so. Even though my stream elements is saying that it is 3 minutes. I don't know why. And I don't really care. It still sucks. Oh no. Someone is waiting for an ambulance in T District. Yeah, but I changed to YouTube while waiting it. Okay, that's perfect, dude. Then I will get some action over there as well, which is perfect. Right now, this road is barely even used, so we're actually gonna take this down a little bit. Not take down, but we're gonna make it smaller. Because that's gonna look a little bit better. Welcome back to Switch. Welcome back. Now I'm not entirely sure as to what I want to do with, you know, the industry and all of that right now. But we have demand like crazy. We really do. So we should probably fix that. I'm guessing that we're just gonna do like this. Is that the same height? Or whatever? No, it's not. But it's okay. Oh, wait, no. It's actually a hill over here. I did not see that before. Or maybe I did. But I don't think it's that bad. So I think we should be able to, you know, use that without any problems. Or use, you know, we're gonna be fine with it and build on it, and there's not gonna be that many issues, hopefully. We're gonna do like that. And we are going to connect you like that. Yeah, let's just... Oh, come on. I fucked it up. Like that. That's how we do it. And just keep adding and keep adding. But I just realized something. I kind of fucked up a little bit again, as usual. I don't want them to build on this big road. I don't want that at all. So we're just gonna do it like that. And delete you, and that's all good then. So we're gonna expand it backwards now. And then, obviously, we're gonna need some sort of station or something down here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. We'll figure that out as we go. I'm also definitely gonna need a bridge somewhere over here for the road. So that they have more options than this way and that way down to, you know, the work. But I don't know exactly what type of bridge I would like here. Would we want to go with one of the nice bridges? Like a 4-lane tied arch bridge, arc bridge, whatever. Something kind of like this. We could do this and just make it go alongside the train like that. See. Oh, come on. I'm very sorry. So we could do something along the lines of that. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god. We need electricity. Let's delete that for now. Because I don't like it. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely a problem. Not anymore. I wonder why. I don't know. Like, what's making it go down sometimes? But you know what we can do? Let's just look here. No, we're gonna go here, electricity. We could do a new type of plant. Or power plant. A gas-fired power plant provides the city with cost-effective large-scale energy solutions with moderate pollution emissions. This is probably gonna be expensive as fuck, right? A coal power plant, it's 1 million. Oh, a gas, that's what it was. 650. How much does it give me? 250 megawatts. And this give me 20. Wait, what? This gives me 20 megawatts, and this give me 250. But the upkeep is fucking insane too. My upkeep that I have right now is 7,500 to 17,500. This one's gonna be 450 fucking thousand to 485. That is a lot. That is so expensive. It would be cheaper for me to just do another small coal. Maybe lower for less pollution. What do you mean lower? You mean in here? Oh, yeah. You mean like that. Okay. We could go for solar. It's kind of annoying that I don't know. No, I do know from here. So this gives me 0 to 200, depending on how much sun it is. So this can be very unstable, right? A geothermal would give me... It has very high upkeep still. It's also 0 to 250 megawatts, depending on... Yeah, so they're expensive to build and to maintain. And it also has a bit of air pollution, not that much. I think I'm just gonna go for another small coal power plant for now. It's definitely the cheapest way for me to kind of solve this, I guess. Let's just do one. You can also go with a few wind turbines in water. So the problem is I don't have enough wind for the wind turbines. As you can see here, wind speed too low. So I won't get anything from them. And I don't think I can put them in water, can I? No. Oh wait, no, I can put them in water, but the wind speed is still too low. I would basically get nothing. I would basically get nothing. That's not good. So I guess we're gonna need one of those. For now, anyway. So I'm gonna add another one like right here. I think. Just next to each other. But wait, no, I'm actually gonna put it right here. I think that's gonna look better. Overlapping items, okay. Delete this building, I don't want it anymore. I think that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna connect this to the power lines, of course. And I'm also sorry to say, guys, but this is going to be the last thing that I'm doing for the day. I'm starting to get quite hungry and tired, so I think this is gonna be it for today. But now we have the electricity sorted again. We have a lot more that we can use. That means we're gonna be able to export a lot more as well, which is very nice. But yeah, I'm starting to really like what this city is starting to become. I'm definitely gonna like redo this area later on, but I don't know exactly how. But I'm definitely starting to enjoy this build a little bit more. Thank you, Kairi, for hanging out as well, and thank you for saying that that I'm gonna have a good night. So thank you. You too. Good city. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate it. And it's gonna get even better. Like, this part is still kind of a mess, so yeah, but I can definitely see that there is potential here, right? And that is the most important thing. It's yeah, it's been snowing for a very long time. It's December now in game though, so as it says, I don't. Yeah, you can see it. Time and date. It says the game time and date. 1 month is equal to 24 hours in game. So we have quite some time with winter. But well, eventually we'll go back to spring and it's gonna get green again. And yeah, is it a never-ending winter? No, it's a Scandinavian winter. So essentially what that means is it's winter or like cold and potential snow from like, you know, November at least, maybe even earlier, sometimes. So like October, early or like late October-ish to probably like, you know, March or something. So half of the year is a very cold time over in Scandinavia. So yeah, that's probably what we are playing with right now. I did not know, but now we know. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone. So it will take 12 straight days to do a full year in game. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, yeah. Okay, let's what does that say? Oh, facility full. Okay, so now we know what we're gonna have to do next time we stream. We're gonna have to fix this, the landfill over here, because it is full, and if we don't have any place to put all the trash, we are essentially fucked. So yeah, we're gonna need to fix that. But that's it for today, everyone. I'm gonna go into the chat in here for a second, and I'm also going to save the game. And I'm gonna call this Brandberg again, because this is the new Brandberg, okay? Let's see. Brandberg, what do we call it? Something else? Brandburger, that's what we're gonna call it. Brandburger. Exit to desktop. There we go. Oh, darkness. Oh. Oh. So when I'm gonna rest? I'm gonna eat something now, and then I'm probably going to play something for myself a little bit, and then I don't know. What about you, Sally? Do you have any fun plans? And Brandygrad is it's a good one. It's a good one. I like it. Yeah, I do. It kind of sounds a little bit like it kind of sounds Russian to me for some reason, you know? Like Novograd, you have okay, that's the only Stalingrad. Yeah, exactly. There is a lot of cities, I think, that ends with grad in Russian for some reason. I don't know what it means. But yeah, no, a Brandygrad is it is pretty good. I agree. But anyway, y'all, it's time for me to it's time for me to call it a day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will come online soon again. I don't know which day, but just keep looking and you might find me. And let's just see what Render here said. In Russian, grad means city, town, or fortress. It's an older, archaic form of the modern Russian word for city, gorod. Okay, so yeah. Stalin, city. Brandy, city. Novo, city. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah. Cool, now we know. Now we have learned something. But yeah, all right, you guys. I'll let you guys know when I will be live again over on my Discord. And don't forget to follow if you liked what you saw. If you didn't, well, too bad for me. Have a good one. See you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.